Today's math lesson is 14-3. You will need this math paper, so get it ready if you have it.
Look at the bar graph.
So in this graph, we can see the title of the graph up top, Favorite Dinosaurs. We can see the three different dinosaurs. The purple is Triceratops, the yellow is T-Rex, and the pink is Apatosaurus. And then over on the side, we see numbers. And each of those numbers stands for somebody who chose that dinosaur on the graph. You can see that this graph starts at the bottom and goes up.
What colors are the bars in the bar graph? They are purple, orange, and pink. So which dinosaur is the favorite? Look for the tallest bar. It's Apatosaurus.
So the one that has the most votes is the favorite. That means the most people picked it.
Which dinosaur is the least favorite? Will the bar for the least favorite be short, tall, or in between? It will be short. Which dinosaur is at the bottom of the shortest bar? It's Triceratops.
So we can see that the purple one has the smallest or least amount. It is the shortest bar.
The least favorite is Triceratops. So how many children chose the T-Rex? T-Rex got 5 votes. Find the number that is even with the top of the yellow bar. How many more children voted for T-Rex than Triceratops? There were 2 more children who voted for T-Rex.
This is where we are comparing which one had more, which one had less, and telling how many more or less. So they were talking about the T-Rex and the Triceratops. So we saw same, 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 and then 1, 2, 2 extras. So that means it had 2 more. This one had 2 less. Okay, go on over to your math paper and let's look at the bar graph that we have on there. Bar just means the boxes are colored in, so it stretches across or up like a bar. This one is called Favorite Animals. It tells about an elephant, a zebra, and a giraffe. And for each box that's colored in, that means one person chose that animal. So we're going to go through and fill in how many chose the elephant for number 1. So we look at where elephant is and we can count 1, 2, 3, 4. Or we can look at the end of the bar and go down to that number and we see that 4 is there. So we are going to be writing a 4 on the line for number 1. Number 2 is how many people chose zebra. So we can count each box for zebra, or we can go to the end and look at where zebra stops and find the number that goes with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we check ourselves by looking at that number 8 for zebra. Go ahead and write it on the line for number 2. Number 3, how many people chose giraffe as their favorite? Find giraffe, count the boxes, or go to the end and look at the number. This time we are writing 6 on the line for giraffe. And number 5, or number 4 at the bottom, says favorite animal. That means the one that got the most votes. So when we look at our 3 choices, the one that has the most is the one that goes out the farthest. For this one, it is the zebra. It goes out farther than the giraffe and the elephant, so we are going to write the word zebra on the line for number 4. Number 5 at the bottom says least favorite animal. Least means the smallest amount. So when we look at our 3 choices, elephant, zebra, giraffe, the one that has the least is the one with the shortest line or the smallest amount, and it is elephant. Go ahead and write the word elephant on the line at the bottom for number 5. When you are ready, open up to the inside. Let's see, this time we are looking at this graph, books from the library. The green line is for books that have stories. The purple line is for books about people. And the orange line is for books about dinosaurs. You can see the numbers that go with each one. Take a moment to look at the graph and learn about which one had the most, which one had the least, did any have the same amount? And then we're going to answer the questions on the side using this graph. Number 1, which kind of book was checked out by 5 people? So we want to look down here at our numbers. Here is number 5. Which bar graph ends at number 5? Books about people end at number 5. So we're going to write that word, people, on the line for number 1. Number 2, which kind of book did the most people check out? So when we look at our graph, which line has the most? In this graph, we can see that stories had the most. It goes out to number 8 on our graph. It goes out more than books about people or books about dinosaurs. So we're going to write the word stories for number 2. Number 3, how many more people checked out books with stories than books about dinosaurs? So now we are comparing stories with dinosaurs. So we're going to see where they are the same, 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 same. And now we're going to count our extras. 1, 2. There were 2 extras about stories that don't have the 2 down here about dinosaurs. So how many more people checked out books with stories? 2. We're going to write a 2 on the line. 2 more people checked out books with stories. Down below, number 4, how many fewer people checked out books about people than books with stories? So now we're comparing people and stories. Same, 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 same. Now we're going to count our extras. 1, 2, 3. 3 fewer people had stories. So stories had 3 less, people had 3 less than stories did. So we're going to write a 3 on the line. Okay, move over when you are ready, and let's look at the other side. This time we're looking at this graph over here. Foods Dan ate in a day. So let's see, Dan has fruits and vegetables going up to number 6, bread going up to number 4, and meat going up to number 2. Let's answer the questions using this graph. Dan made a graph of the foods he ate in one day. Which food did Dan eat the most of? So out of our choices, fruits and vegetables, bread, and meat, which one has the most? The green line goes up the highest. That one has the most, fruits and vegetables. If you just want to write fruits on the line, that's fine. I don't think we'll be able to fit all of it. So you can just write that first word, fruits. Number 6, how many times did Dan eat bread? If they're asking how many times, they want a number as the answer. So we're going to go to bread and find out the number that goes with it. 1, 2, 3, 4. That top line goes with number 4. Write a 4 on the line. Dan ate bread 4 times. Number 7, which food did Dan eat the least? Least is the smallest amount. So when we look at our 3 lines again, which one is the shortest? The pink line that goes with meat. We're going to write the word meat on the line for number 7. Number 8, how much more bread than meat did Dan eat? So now we're looking at bread and meat, and we want to find the difference, how many extras. So we see where they're the same, same, same. Now we count our extras, 1, 2. There are 2 more breads than meats. So we're going to write a 2 on the line. Down below for number 9, doctors often say you should eat plenty of fruit, vegetables, bread, milk, and meat. Which kind of food did Dan not put in his bar graph? So he has fruit and vegetables. He has bread. Does he have milk? No, he has meat. So milk is the one that we did not put on there. You can just circle the word milk, M-I-L-K. Dan did not have on his graph. When you are ready, turn to the back page. This graph says places Pam visited, museum, library, and park. It says, last summer, Pam visited places with her grandma. She made a bar graph to show how often she went to her favorite places. Which place did Pam visit most often? So out of the 3 places on our graph, which one had the most, meaning going up the highest? We should be looking at the middle one that says library. Go ahead and write that word on the line for number 10, library. Library has the most on the graph. Number 11, how many more times did she visit the library than the museum? So now we are talking about these 2 things and how many extras there are. So we're going to look same, 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 same. Let's count the extras. 1, 2. There are 2 extras, 2 more libraries than museums. So we are going to write a 2 on the line. She visited the library 2 more times than the museum. Number 12, which 2 places did Pam visit the same number of times? So let's think first on our graph, which ones have the same number? There's 6 here, there's 8 here, and there's 6 here. So we look at the yellow line is the museum. The green line is the park. They were both visited 6 times. They have the same number. So we're looking for the museum and the park. Letter A is museum and library. Letter B is museum and park. Letter C is library and park. And letter D is library and grandma's house. We want to pick letter B, museum and park. They both are at line number 6 on our graph. And we don't have to do the bottom one today. We just talked about how we got our answer. We looked at the graph and saw which ones had the same amount.